Hi guys, it's Rika here and welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Rika. I review a lot of activewear, so if you're into that kind of stuff, just keep watching. Yes, today I have a special video. I've never done this before, but I was scrolling Instagram the other day and I came across a photo of what seemed like the Buffbunny Monarch bra, but it turns out it was actually a knockoff from a brand called Aoxjox, which, is like an Amazon brand, but they also have their own website, and I've actually heard people talk about it before, but I've never really looked into them. And, it's like, that's weird. I didn't even know people were knocking off, like, Buffbunny stuff. Maybe I was living, underneath a rock or something, because in my mind, I'd seen a lot of brands, like, knock off Gymshark, for example, but that was kind of it. I was like, that's weird. So I was scrolling their Instagram a little more, and turns out, they didn't just sell Monarch bra knockoffs, but I also found some Monarch leggings knockoffs. I found my favorite Legacy leggings knockoffs. A lot of stuff in the bossy print, which a lot of people loved. So obviously, if you copy something, then probably like some of the more popular items. But yeah, it turns out they have a lot of knockoff stuff. I was checking it out, like a lot of people seem to love it, like a lot of Amazon reviews were also like, oh yeah, I have the Buffbunny Legacy leggings, but, I missed out on it because, how it goes at launch day. There's a lot of people shopping, and so apparently people use this as an alternative if they didn't get the stuff they wanted, or if they didn't want to pay the $64 that the normal Legacy leggings are, for example. So these are kind of half the price of that. They don't really have a logo or anything, but they look pretty similar and all of that. So I was like, okay, I will check it out. I had a choice between ordering from Amazon.com or from their website directly. I don't think there was a big difference, but I went with their website eventually because I think it was slightly cheaper. Because you can order from Amazon.com to Europe as well. Amazon will add duties and taxes for you. These guys also did it somehow, I guess, and it turns out it was a little bit cheaper for me to order through their website. So that's it. I ordered from their website. I ordered a fake Monarch bra, which they call the caged sports bra, and a fake Legacy legging, which they call the four seam leggings. So yeah, let's compare today how these are like right next to the real thing. So let's start with the sports bra, shall we? We have the Aoxjox knockoff. I got this just in a simple white, why not? Can't hurt to have another white sports bra. So this is the caged sports bra. As I just said, the Buffbunny knockoff for the Monarch bra. And this is your Buffbunny Monarch bra, the real deal. This is just an agave green. Something I just grabbed now, So if you see them next to each other, they kind of look very similar from the front. So I can't say too much here. But then, so these are all both the same size. These are both size small. And from the back, I don't know if you can see it, but the straps seem to be a little thicker for the Aoxjox one. So these are the Aoxjox straps. These are the Buffbunny straps. And yeah, just right off the bat, this whole strap situation seemed a little thicker for the Aoxjox bra compared to the Buffbunny bra. So a bit less fine, I guess. I'm sure it'll also look a little bit different when they are on. And also what I felt like when I was holding this up, this felt much heavier than my normal Monarch bra, so I actually put this on a scale. This bra weighs around 96 grams, and this was 137. So, if you don't know what grams are, you can just type it into Google, and Google will tell you what this is in ounces or pounds or whatever you use. So, but yeah, so this one definitely is a little bit lighter. This is 2/3 of the weight of this, if that helps. And I'm not sure what it has to do with, because the fabric this one feels quite okay as well compared to the Nuper fabric, because yes, the Buffbunny stuff is the Nuper fabric, so it's quite nice and brushed and very soft. this one also feels nice and brushed and soft. But I will say that this bra has like a really thick elastic down here. So this whole thing seems to be like an elastic band. Whereas here we just have like it's not an elastic, it's just fabric down here basically. So that's definitely a difference. This might hold you in a little bit better, who knows. But this is definitely a little bit more of a solid elastic band. That's the thickness of the entire thing here. Whereas this is just, you know, not an elastic. It is just a longer, like, bra with like a longer piece of fabric down there. So yeah, it's also like, that's a bigger difference as well. We still have that like V-shaped cleavage, like, wow, my words. We still have that V-shape in the front there, and the strap situation in the back. But yeah, I think the straps are thicker. It is heavier. We have this elastic here. And also what I've noticed when I was holding them up against each other, here, you can see that the white one is a little bit wider, even though it's supposed to be the same size. But the Buffbunny one also seems to kind of like narrow down a little bit at the band. So I'm not sure how this will affect the fit, but we will definitely see that in a try-on part. And I've also, of course, also do a side-by-side to tell you how they feel. But yeah, let's not talk about this any further. Let's just try them on and see them in comparison. Alright, I'm very sorry for the color combo, but you know, this is the green bra and the red leggings. This is what we're working with, but this is the original Buffbunny. You can see how it fits me here. I have the straps nicely sitting on my shoulders. I have the nice cleavage here, the nice long line sports bra part, and it's not cutting in at all. So it's really nice and comfortable because this is not an elastic, just a piece of fabric. And the straps like sit super nice against my skin. There's like nothing really like you know, gaping or anything strap wise. So it's just a really good fit, and it's like just a very comfortable bra. So you can see, you know, it's all good and perfect and one of my favorite bras of all time. So yeah, let's see the dupe. Alright, here we have the Aoxjox caged sports bra. Right off the bat, after putting it on, I can tell you the straps are like way further out on my shoulders. Like I'm afraid like they're gonna slip off basically. And I know the Buffbunny Monarch bra used to be a little bit more further sitting out, but it never was like, it was never this far kind of. Of course this still gives you a little bit nice coverage here in the armpits, but it's just like, you know, it's like kind of just too far. I think the cleavage part is kind of very similar, but yeah, you can see this is more of an elastic. It's not cutting in or anything, but like it's definitely a thicker, heavier thing. And I mean, it still gives me the same amount of like support I got from the Buffbunny bra. But yeah, the straps are kind of like a bit, I'm not used to having them like this far out on my shoulder with this much weight basically, if that makes sense. I'm still kind of impressed though because it's white and you can't really see the cup heads through that much, so that's good. Means the fabric is at least, you know, kind of nice and solid in how thick it is and stuff. And then if we come to the back, like the straps are like kind of more gaping, not like sitting tight, if you see what I mean. Like it's like, especially if I do these things, you could still not see this loose strap situation with the Buffbunny bra. But like here basically the weight is mostly on this one, and then these are just loose. And yeah, I've never had this with the Buffbunny bra, but they were just coming off this much. It's not bad or anything, it's like not super obvious, but still you can tell that that's a difference. Like it's not just not fitting as great in the back here. And yeah, I don't know. Like I think what annoys me most is that the straps are so far out. Like basically I'm afraid this is gonna happen at some point. It might or might not, but like yeah, this strap is sitting quite far out, and then these are just not, you know, holding as tight against my skin, and that's just what I'm used to, obviously. Yeah. So like if you've never tried the Monarch bra before, I mean this is not a bad option, but like the Monarch bra itself is just better in that aspect with the straps and everything. I mean the design is still cute, but also that the straps are a little bit thicker kind of makes it less nice. I don't know. You can tell me your thoughts on this, but yeah. I mean, this is okay, but it's definitely like, I can tell it's a cheaper option, you know. So that's what I think about it. Alright guys, let's get into the leggings, the most important part, right? So I got the 4 seam legging in the color red and white dots. So that's their way of saying vineyard dark red bossy print, I guess. And you can see it kind of reminds you of the legacy legging, right? So let's take a look at the actual Buffbunny vineyard dark red bossy print. These leggings launched back when they did their Nuber launch, the Tones of the Earth, which happened in the second half of last year. And yeah, to my disappointment, the Vineyard Dark Red Bossy print did not come in the Legacy legging, but only in the Rosa Pocket legging. So when we look at the back of these here, we see we only have one single seam and not the whole Legacy legging situation. So they're still pretty, but I really wanted to see that contrasting stitching with that Legacy detailing. Which is why, you know, when I was browsing Aoxjox website and I saw that they had basically the Vineyard Dark Red Bossy print but in a legacy version, I knew that this was the color way I was going to choose if I was going to do this whole like comparison dupe video. So this is why we have this. And of course, if you maybe have a bra in this Vineyard Dark Red Bossy print, maybe the Monarch bra or something, maybe you're interested in seeing how the colors do compare. So here we have the Buffbunny actual Vineyard Dark Red Bossy, and here we have the Aoxjox. And so the Aoxjox one seems a little more dark, a little more brown, which is also the first impression I got when I looked at these. It looked more brown to me than dark red. And yeah, you can clearly see that there is a difference. I think you could still mix and match these. I don't think it would be a problem, but be aware that there is a difference in color and that the Buffbunny ones are a little more red than the Aoxjox ones. So this is more of a brown with like a reddish undertone, whereas this is more of a just dark red. But, you know, since I don't have the Legacy legging in the Bossy print, Buffbunny recently had their red launch, and of course I had to get the Legacy leggings in the salsa red bossy print. So you can see, you know, this is what it looks like with the contrast stitching in a red. And we can see, you know, we have 1, 2, 3 seams here. And, you know, it's just a beautiful detailing. We have the Buffbunny logo there. And with the Aoxjox ones, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 seams. No logo. And so at first I was confused. Why is this 4? And then I realized these are the 4-seam leggings, but they also have the Trinity leggings, which only have 3 seams, exactly like the Legacy. But I don't believe they had those in the Bossy print dupes, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, we will still consider these like the dupes for the Legacy legging because they just have like one added seam here. Also accidentally got these in an extra small, so we're not gonna do too much of a size comparison because, yeah, my bad. So yeah, do get these in your normal Buffbunny legging size, I would say. I mean, you can see there's like not too much of a difference, but it's definitely gonna be like kind of a size. Yeah, so there's that. I accidentally got them in an extra small. Didn't mean to. I meant to get them in a small because this is what I wear in the Buffbunny's Legacy leggings. They do feel nice and stretchy, just like the Buffbunny Legacy leggings. And also, so if we take a look at these, we have no front seam, we have a nice high waist, we have the seaming detail here. And we have, you know, the detailing on the side here, where the seam splits up, and then your lower leg, basically, there you have the 2 seams going down. So that's the Buffbunny Legacy legging. These come in the Nuber fabric. It's super nice and soft and brushed. I don't know if you can see it, but it's really, 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 really comfortable. These ones, the fabric still feels a little more sleek, a little less brushed. Like I said, I don't think you can really see a difference, but there is still a difference in the fabric. So they didn't really nail the Nuber fabric. It is still great fabric, don't get me wrong. It's pretty decent. We have like, it's slightly brushed, but as I said, not as extreme as these. It's still nice and thick, kind of. It's very stretchy. But yeah, it's not exactly the Nuber fabric. So if you love your Nuber fabric like I do, these might not be exactly up to the task. But then again, they're also basically half the price. So we also have to factor that in. And yeah, I still think you can really see that they're very similar. We have that high waist, contrast stitching, no front seam here, and then, as we said, just the 4 seams. Also very interesting, like, because it's 4, like, it seems a little odd that, you know, because they don't end on the same spot, kind of, so it kind of accumulates all the seams, how they get together there. But it also does the same thing on your legacy legging here. So that's not too different. Like I said, maybe it's just a little bit more because you have 4 seams instead of the 3. And then also on the side, you can still, we have the same detailing here with just the seam splitting up here, and then across your lower leg you have the double seam there, that double seam detailing. So that's also exactly the same. The waist is slightly tapered as well as it is with the Buffbunny leggings. And if you look at the bossy print, it really looks super similar to your legacy or to your Buffbunny bossy. So I don't think you can really tell them apart from just the print because it is so similar. It is really like the color comparison and the seams, you know, with the 4 seams here, 3 seams there. But like I said, if you, they definitely had the solid colors in that Trinity legging with 3 seams. And I don't think it makes too much of a difference if you have 4 or 3, because the detailing is still really nice, still gives you that glute accentuation. Yeah. So let's just try these on, compare them side by side, and see, you know, how they're doing. Alright, this is a little bit of a weird angle for me, but I wanted to show you the full leggings so you could do a really good comparison. So yeah, we got the Buffbunny leggings here. They're really nice and high-waisted. My belly button is down there. Took a while to get there. So yeah, really nice. We have no front seam here. And then in the back, this beautiful like detailing here, Buffbunny logo. So of course you're not gonna have that logo on the other one. But yeah, we have a 7/8 length on me. This like nice double seam detailing here. Otherwise just that one single seam going up here and like a bit of a contrast stitching. And yeah, I mean the glutes are popping with this detailing. That's really nice. This fabric is so soft and stretchy and cozy. I would say I still have like, you know, a teeny tiny bit of space, but like I'm happy with my small, and I'm usually in between a small and medium, but with the legacy legging I prefer my small. Yes, and of course like with this fabric being printed on white, you'll see a little bit of like stretching because yeah, it's just the white underneath, but that's what all the pattern ones are gonna do. But yeah, this one's just so cozy and comfortable, and yeah, my absolute favorite leggings. So let's see how the dupe does. Alright, so here we got the the 4 seam leggings. I'm just going to come close up a little bit so you can see how high-waisted they are. My belly button is right there, so I feel like I'm missing like maybe like 2 millimeters to make them like a, you know, if they were a teeny tiny bit higher it would be a little bit nicer. But of course this could also have to do with the fact that I got them in an extra small accidentally. Otherwise I'm very surprised I still got them on. Of course they're a bit stretched out now. So, you know, but you can still see, like, if I squat, it's going to be a little bit more. And here we have the seaming detail in the back. It's still nice and flattering for the glutes. Yeah. I mean, they're kind of like a 7/8 length, again, on me, like most of these leggings would be. Like, the Buffbunny leggings are that too. We have the seaming detailing here. I feel like it's a little bit further back, but, like, that would just be, you know, if I adjusted it a little bit, because I feel like there it would be a little bit more centered with the normal Buffbunny leggings. But otherwise, exact same, just that one single seam going down there and that contrasting stitching. And yeah, 4 seams, 3 seams, like I said, you know, not too much of a difference. I mean, the fabric is really nice and stretchy, feels lightweight, not as soft, like I said before. And yeah, but I mean for half the price I think they are a decent option. If you can live with them being maybe a little bit less high-waisted and having that extra seam on top. Otherwise, like I said, Trinity leggings have just the 3 seams. And I mean the fact that this like pattern stretches out a little is also completely normal. I would do that with the Buffbunny leggings as well. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, I'm really surprised at how stretchy they are. Of course, I've kind of probably reached the maximum stretch with these now. So yeah, stick to your normal Buffbunny Legacy legging size. And yeah, that's that. Alright guys, it's conclusion time. So I personally don't really like to buy knockoffs unless it's from a brand that I don't like, but I like the item. You know, if I don't want to support the brand, but I kind of like the design, then I would do it. But like, I like Buffbunny a lot, and I mean, I appreciate the fact that they put so much time and effort into their new designs. And it's just like, I mean, I know this is how today's world is. Like, people just knock other people off, and it's so easy to like just mass produce a lot of stuff, you know. But yeah, so I don't really like to support these kind of things. Of course, I mean, if there's like a colorway they didn't do and these people have it, I would absolutely buy it. And also, like, I mean, if you don't have the money to spend, but you want this type of legging, this is absolutely a good option. Like I said, like the dupe fabric, they didn't manage to copy that exactly, but these are still nice and soft and stretchy. Just go with your normal size, and if you've had Buffbunny before, just go with whatever you got in Buffbunny. And yeah, these are a good option. I'm not gonna lie, they are. Of course, with the bra, I feel like the difference was a little bit bigger, and I really preferred the fit of the Buffbunny one. I don't know, it just felt like I was a little bit better tucked in with the straps. They just felt better against my skin. But I mean, this is also, they haven't had this one for so long. Maybe they're gonna improve that too. I don't know. Because yeah, they seem to have these for a while already, and I just never saw them. But yeah, if I, you know, I would probably say, you know, if you want the legacy leggings but can't afford it, like, or you don't want to, then just, you know, you can absolutely go with these. With the Monarch bra, I would probably still stick with a normal Buffbunny one. I mean, the difference is also, like, this is really half price, whereas the bra was more like, I don't know, 30 to 40% cheaper, if that makes sense. So yeah, you definitely save more money if you know, save on the leggings. And yeah, I mean, since it's also so easy to just order it via Amazon, you can always send it back, right? Like, you could just try it and see how you like it. But yeah, I'm kind of shocked at like how simple it seems to copy other people's designs. And like I said, I know this has been going on for a while, but you know, they've done an okay job. What can I say? Of course, this is also not a sponsored video. I really like I didn't want to ask them to send me stuff, because I really wanted to see for myself. And like I said, I'm not really sure how I feel about it, but yeah, it's whatever you prefer. Nuber fabric still feels a little bit better, but you know, it's not bad. So yeah, that's it. Let me know your thoughts, like maybe your thoughts in general on, like, you know, other people copying other people's designs. You know, the whole drop shipping thing. We can have a whole discussion about this. Maybe you've tried these Aoxjox leggings before. Maybe you're a big fan. Maybe you don't like this. I don't know. Let me know. I'm always happy to like discuss with you guys. And yeah, if you have any feedback, any suggestions, leave them down in the comment box below. You can follow me on Instagram if you want. I have a new channel now. A new Instagram channel, because I felt like I didn't just want to post yoga stuff all the time. So if you're not interested in yoga stuff, but you want to see some, you know, just fun fashion fitness outfits, I don't know, you know, you can follow that other one. They should all be down in the description box below. And yeah, if you like this video, you know, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel for more fun content on fashion, fitness fashion, not just fashion. I don't really do fashion, but fitness fashion. And if you have any ideas for like new brands and stuff, just let me know. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.